You know what? If you've ever said yes to a favor and then spent 3 hours doing it for free, undercharged them because they're a friend, or stayed in a job where they really needed me, then I have some bad news for you. You're a nice person. But you're also financially self sabotaging. And you know what the worst part of it is that the people who are taking advantage of you aren't losing sleep over it. Because number one, the doormat discount. Nice people negotiate like they're apologizing for existing. They say things like, "I'd love 5,000 for this project, but I guess $500 is fine, I guess." Or things like, "You can pay me later," or "Never, no pressure, I just want to help." Meanwhile, the average toddler negotiates like a Wall Street shark. They say things like, "I will trade you this half-eaten cracker, still with my damp saliva and bacteria, for your entire Lego set." Now, why does this happen? Because what your brain does is that it confuses being good with being a pushover. But value isn't determined by what you need, it's what your work is worth. For example, hospitals don't charge less because they care more. Lawyers don't reduce fees because they believe in you. Even Netflix doesn't ask, "Are you sure you can spare $15 this month?" Now, the fix is charging your worth isn't greedy and it's not mean at all. It's actually sustainable. When you get paid or are rewarded properly, you can help more people without going broke, or at least not at the detriment to yourself. So channel your inner toddler, say your price and stick by it, and then just shut up. The first person to talk then loses. Number two is the free therapist tax, emotional labor that pays $0 an hour. Nice people are human ATMs. But instead of cash, they dispense free career advice for your cousin's side hustle, endless emotional support for coworkers who never return the favor, or quick favors that turn into unpaid internships. Now, why does this happen? Because your empathy gets weaponized against you. While you're worrying about being rude, the takers hear, "If it's free, then that means your time has no value." You say, "I don't mind," means I have no boundaries. Just this once, and that's an open invitation. The solution, or the hack, is you should set a nice person budget. So only do one free favor per month, and you should consider this carefully and use it wisely. For everything else, you say things like, "I'd love to help. My rate for that is," and whatever your rate is. This way, watch how fast takers find another solution. Number three is the loyalty penalty, why good employees get stiffed. So you've been at your job for 3 years now. You're underpaid, overworked, and your boss says we're just like family. But the fun fact is that healthy families don't pay you 30% below market rate. But why this happens is because businesses reward new recruits so they can attract them and hire better talent, more people, and ruthless negotiators, because that way they'll just give them what they want and not have a lot of drama. The loyal, nice middle people, they get a pizza party and maybe stagflation. The move here now, and what you should do, is that every 6 months or every year, interview somewhere else. The reason being isn't to quit, but just to practice saying your salary out loud with a straight face. And it's going to help you stay current with knowing what your market rate and how much others are willing to pay for your skills and your experiences. Number four is the guilt gap and why you feel bad for having money. Because if you're a nice person like you are, nice people think charging more is greedy. Or things like, "I shouldn't spend on myself, what if someone needs help later?" Meanwhile, the actual greedy people, they're on a yacht named tax write off. So the fix here is to reframe money as options. The more you have, the more you can actually help other people, and on your own terms. 10% selfish rule. Before donating, investing, or helping others, take 10% for something just for you. And just FYI, no, a new vacuum doesn't count, unless you make your kids use it. So, in closing, kindness without boundaries is basically self destruction. Because you wouldn't let someone siphon gas from your car, so why let them siphon your time, skills, or your money? You can be generous, but make sure to charge for it, either in money or in some way where it's not always you doing nothing for free.